into not being able to stream the Humble Bundle collection right away on Friday night. That's right. I got the game from the Humble Bundle with Hotline Miami. But anyway, I also was able to play Sister Location. So now we're going to see what that's all about.
There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state-of-the-art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me Hand Unit. Your new career promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
We're not getting a Portal vibe right now. Maybe it's the round configuration of the elevator. What you said to do was change the formatting a bit.
You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work. Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning. You are now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks. View the window to your left. This is the Ballora Gallery Party Room and Dance Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. Let's turn on the light and see if Ballora is on stage. Press the blue button on the elevated keypad to your left. Uh-oh, it looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step.
Controlled shock? Wait a minute. That's not a good thing.
Let's check the light again. Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow. Now view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share.
Foxy?
Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to. Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock.
That didn't look right.
Let's try another controlled shock.
I'm not seeing Foxy up there. I'm seeing something else. Okay, there's Funtime Foxy.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job. In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the circus gallery control module.
That laughter is very eerie. Do I not have the ability to have a flashlight? This isn't good.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
On the other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to.
Circus Baby? What?
Looks like a few of the lights are out, but we can fix that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock.
Controlled shocks do not sound like ways of cheering things up. It sounds like pissing things the hell off.
Let's try another controlled shock.
I think there's something behind me. No, I did not like this
Let's
at all.
try another controlled shock.
It's gonna rip my head up.
Great
isn't
job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job.
Yeah, it didn't
We don't
appear.
want you to leave overwhelmed. Otherwise, you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Somehow I kind of doubt that. I think Circus Baby's gonna come with my head up.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Yay! Hey, got Raven, how's it going? I survived night 1.
Another day, another dramatic entry in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress.
Uh-oh.
Where will
This
they
isn't
go?
good.
What will they do? All of that and more happening now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is. You're the only vampire I've ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright or upside down.
What does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Will Vlad and his distressed mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
First it's Eggs Benedict and now Eggsy Teen. That's a terrifying noise. But again, terrifying because of the other Storm hits part of the game. I don't like how that reflection did
The elevator stopped. You know the routine. Get up now or whatever. Stay here if you want.
Damn.
So, funny story. A dead body was found in this vent once. Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story. Okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but whatever. Huh. I guess Ballora has better things to do. Let's zap her. That should be fun.
Why? I don't want to be zapping things. Yeah, that's not good. Get it off.
Let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure he's ready for showtime tomorrow.
Yeah, he's not there either.
Great.
I can't even
Great.
use him there.
There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus Baby's auditorium.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
That's a bit like Gladys. And that's terrifying too.
Circus Baby had a busy day today. Let's check the light and make sure she's in proper working order.
Oh, see her.
Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a controlled shock.
I don't think that works.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, it's like being shocked.
There seems to be a power malfunction that is affecting our ability to properly motivate Baby. Please stand by while I reboot the system. I will be offline momentarily during this process. Various other systems may be offline as well, such as security doors, vent locks, and oxygen. Commencing system restart.
Why oxygen? Oxygen.
Motion
yes.
trigger. Entryway vent. Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Uh-oh.
Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario, however. It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this. Willingly. Maybe curiosity, maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon. They will lose interest.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Yeah, hiding under my desk was always something I wanted to do in the first 5 Nights at Freddy's when I first started playing it. That was in my old crappy desk at that. Don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact. But whatever that is, it's terrifying. Because the previous things, it was unclear whether they were sentient or not, but whatever this is, it clearly got intelligent. It's clearly demonstrating sentience. And like, say, Freddy and Foxy were just terrifying. But this is even more so. It seems to be intelligent. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's freaking scary. Okay, I even need to get to sleep. I was just gonna do it till the first time I die. Oops. I don't know, like, you know, it's after 11 and I don't want to wake anybody up in the apartment by shaking. So, thanks for joining me. Tomorrow I'm going to be yeah. I was expecting, you know, something more full-size than that. But the fact that it was a little mechanical baby with a face that opened up like that is still freaking terrifying. But no, I'll hopefully play some more tomorrow night. But tomorrow, I have the day off from work, and I'm going to be finally getting around because I was out of town yesterday. So I'm finally going to sit down and play Gears of War 4. Hopefully beat it in one day like the other Gears of War games. So good night. Hope to see you there.